nondescript. Chrome heart, my sweater. Better you never ever. I've been a big stepper. Make a play, put the together. Before music made a way, I had a sweater. My better you never ever. I've been a big stepper. Made a play, put the together. Before music made a way, I had that on my.
Know who he be. Devil with a dove and a bun and a dream and a manicure nail as I drown in the deep. I wanna meet, move like a freak. I'ma believe. She sounds sweet. I say, oh gracias, baby. We do our dancias, baby. You paint your love just like a brush. I hang with Basquiat's, baby. And now if you come here with me, then I got nothing to prove. Just like a wave, I'm trying to see just what you do.
Spend all of my money, all of my money, all of my money, all of my time. Could spend all of my money, all of my money, all of my money, all of my time.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Bulls are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Pistons. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Cook, and it's Ross in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Chicago, we've got Barnes, and it's Nixon in at the 4. Take a look at the Pistons. Well, you wonder, Greg, don't you, how much they've got left in the tank? They spent a lot of energy getting through the first-round series.
No doubt, and they better. Having to play these first 2 games on the road, never an easy task. But you get to this point of the season, and adrenaline gives you all the energy you need. And to be honest, I'm more concerned about their talent level than their energy level.
Tip-off goes to Chicago. Out to the right wing. Launches a 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Over to the wing. Here's Hawkins. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
There's the drive.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Chicago shooting their first free throws here for the night. First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Sims. Passes it to Ross. The 11-footer. Chicago grabs the miss. Arnold pass to Frazier. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the Pistons with possession here. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Ross. 2 with that bucket. And here are the Bulls now. Pass to Nixon. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Jaquez, covered by Barnes. Cook can't cash in from close range.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Frazier outside. There's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He has 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
The pass to Jaquez. Now here's Ross. A 3 ball and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he sinks the second. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. The Bulls have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Nixon. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Sims. Pass to Strawther. A miss that time would have put him up. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep here. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Ross with the steal. Here's Sims. Pass to Strawther. Takes the 3. It's all in by the Bulls. There's the pick. Here's Frazier. He shoots again, and he sinks the layup.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Here's Sims. Still yet to score. Pass to Ross. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Passes it to Nixon. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Frazier outside. 2 on the clock. Nobody near Barnes. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Ross with the slam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Down low, Ross with the steal. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Sims. Pops in the layup for 2.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
The kick out to Barnes.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first. And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
The Pistons trailing. Here's Sims. And there's the pass to Jaquez. And here is Ross. And they take the lead. Ross has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's the screen. Ross with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Up the floor. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs.
For your incredible.
Bulls trail by 3. Warren a screen on Ross. Drives to the hoop. Comes up empty down low.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Sims. Pass to Cook. Five on the clock. Feeds away. No good from Ross. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Will it go? And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pistons?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that. End of the floor.
Here's Sims. Outside Jackson. It's up a 3. And that one is off. There's a screen. Right wing. To the middle. Pick off in midair. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Cook. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Detroit, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. And so Cook nails both of them. Chicago's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. To the paint. Richardson against Jackson. A slam dunk by Richardson.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Here's Strother. Nothing on the board. It's to Walsh. Here is Cook. Pass to Strother. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Pistons lead by 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Kicks it out to Richardson. To the middle. The Bulls need to get a shot off. No good on the 3. And here's Detroit. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Strother. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Richardson against Jackson. Richardson attacking to the wing right side. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. And the Bulls call timeout here. Warren's checked in for Frazier. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Chicago shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. 1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Strawther. 5 points in the game. Shoots a fader. Jackson misses.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And Chicago has possession, trailing by 4. Back to 1. And it's Warren with the jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Detroit is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Barry. Here's Strawther. Down low. Let's go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Pistons have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. First one falls for. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bulls trail by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, Amonatides.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Here's Strawther. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Strawther's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Pistons. And Chicago shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. And yes, it's good.
That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
He kicks it to Jackson. No good on the triple. It doesn't go for him. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's Detroit leading by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Jackson is out there with Garrett. And it's Walsh.
Oh, man. Fans love it. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. The pass to Ross. Garrett looking over the floor. Shot clock at 5. Count it. Good. Garrett's got his first points of the game.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Nixon, the pass to Arnold. To the left side wing. Here's Amonatides. No good from outside. Pistons leading by 5. Down low, here's Ross. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it. It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Piston substitution. Puckhead.
Chicago on defense. Sims in the corner. From past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Sims has got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to deal.
With the drive.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's Ross. And it's Nixon with the rebound. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Arnold. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. Now it's just a 3-point Piston lead.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Pass to Ross. Can't connect from 14 feet out. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Nixon. Ross grabs the board. Pistons leading by 3.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Bulls. Here's Sims. He has 7. In transition, here come the Bulls. And the wide-open shot from Warren. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Warren's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
To the inside. Here's Ross. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Ross has got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Richardson, he's checked in for the Bulls. Cook, he's checked in for the Pistons. Barnes hits them both. The Pistons lead it. Here's Sims. Passes to Ross. Driving in, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Ross has got 16.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Richardson the pass to Meyer. Outside Warren. Fires for 3. Sims with the rebound. Stolen away. Richardson outside. The pass to Barnes. Warren on the wing. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Pistons leading by 3. Cook, the pass to Hawkins. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Sims. He has 7. Clock at 6. Ross, that's good. He's got 18.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Barnes finds Warren. It's Richardson on the wing. Barnes the screen. And here's Warren for 3. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Sims the pass to Ross. Here's Sims. Richardson cover. Knocks it loose. Hawkins the pass to Sims. Now Jackson. A fader. Again, the Pistons score.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Barnes looking around. Richardson outside. Barnes the screen. Back to Richardson. Over in the corner, Warren. Stolen by Jackson. To the paint. Here's Ross. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for Ross. And here are the Bulls now. Frazier, still without a basket. Barnes the screen. Jacks up a three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Ross with a screen on Richardson. Pass to Ross. Fires the three. And it's Cook missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Richardson finds Barnes. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now Detroit moving it out.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And the three ball is good. He's got 20.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Cook. Here's Sims. Here's Jaquez. He's covered by Warren. Ross with a screen on Warren. Can he keep it going? No good from Ross. Chicago trailing here. And there's the feed to Barnes. Barnes the screen. Driving inside.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Ross, and it's denied. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Richardson gets a wide-open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Pistons shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Here's Strother. Detroit, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
1:11 left in the second quarter. Back to Richardson. Good on the triple. And now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Jackson is checked in for Ross. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Jackson. Inside. It's intercepted. Outside Warren. To the inside. Nixon. And that one is hammered home.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Right wing. Lets it fly. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. 22 points for him.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
15 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Sims. Richardson covered. A shot by Sims. No good. Shoots the three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Put your hands together for your arena entertainment.
The
effort we've seen from the bench so far, it really helps to keep this kind of depth. Guys who can come in on the offensive.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. The lead in this series is up for grabs. How important is it to start off with a win?
To me, it's crucial because it sets the
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. They've got Frazier, and it's Nixon in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Ross, guarded closer. And it's blocked. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Bulls moving the ball around. Rebounded by the Pistons. Ross has got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Cook. Passes it to Hawkes. Back to Cook. Just 5 to shoot. Sims kicks to Cook. A 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. The Bulls leading by 5. Dishes it to Frazier. Out to the right wing from the arc. Tries again, and it's good on the way up.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pistons trail by 7. Ross on the wing. From about 16, it's deflected.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
On the wing, Barnes. Tries again. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Here's Ross. Lays it up off the glass. Ross has got 22 points.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Over to the left wing. Kicks it to Frazier. Over to the wing. Takes a 3. Cranes the 3-pointer. Nixon's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
Now, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Here's Sims. 7 points in the game. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Up top, Ross. Pass to Strawther. 3-pointer. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Chicago calls timeout. The Bulls leading by 7. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. The pass to Arnold. There's a good screen to the right side. Here's Nixon. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Sims. From downtown. Unable to get that one. Here's Arnold. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home. I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the fourth personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
For three, Ross. It's good from long range. Ross has got 25 points in the game.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Meyer passes to Arnold. From the wing. The rebound by Cook. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Jaquez. He dishes it to Cook. Six to shoot. And the three off target.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Sims. No good that time.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and their willingness to do that has paid off.
Cook, the pass to Jaquez. Back to Cook. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Arnold, guarded by Jackson. This one for three. Cracks in the tray. And the Bulls lead by 9.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Sims. He's got 7. The Pistons working the ball around now. And it's Nixon with the rebound. Nixon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Arnold, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Bulls have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And he knocks down the first one. Chicago making a switch here. Warren's checked in. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 10-point game. Now the dish to Sims. Down low. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? The kick out to Warren. Good on the three-point shot. Warren's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Jaquez. Dishes to Sims. Three-pointer. It's all in by the Bulls.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Here's Walsh. Hasn't made one yet. It's Jackson atop the key. Crew on the 14-footer.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Richardson outside. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball. Richardson's got 8 points. Pistons trail by 12. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Here's Jackson. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Passes it to Barry. Pass to Monroe. No good that time. Nice D from Warren. Warren a screen. 4 on the clock. Here's Frazier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Bulls have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Frazier drops them both. Pistons trailed by 14. 52 seconds left to play in the third. And the pass to Barry. Detroit, no good that time either.
He'd love to make him pay for giving up that wide-open jumper. Just unable to do so.
The Bulls have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. And the first one drops. And Frazier drops them both. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Kicks to Jackson. Barry passes to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Fades back, and that one, good.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Out left to the wing. Here's a Monatides, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Chicago. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Garrett out there with Jackson, and it's Walsh in at the point guard. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Jackson looking around. Here's Garrett. Oh, good with the triple. The Bulls leading by 11. Fires from 14. Here's Walsh. He kicks to Jackson. Pass to Walsh. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Passes to Barry. Latre. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Here's Ross. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Ross has got 27 points. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Bulls. Puts it up. Jump shot is good. 26 points for him.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Out to the right wing. There's the pass to Arnold. Over to the wing. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Pass to Garrett. Outside Jackson. Now here's Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Plays it up and banks it in.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Chicago leading by 9. There's the screen. From deep three-point land. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
Pass to Barry. Ross on the wing. Pulls up from the corner. And 2 free throws coming up on it. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, I said it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Cook is checked in for the Pistons. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. Now, coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Rebound by the Pistons. Cook's got 5 rebounds tonight. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Ross. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And there's the pass to Cook. Ross in the corner. Moves back up. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Arnold. The 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. And he hits the first of 3.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Richardson, he's checked in for Chicago. And he nails the 3rd.
And good to see him come through there. He's had a lot of problems at the line tonight.
Feeds it to Cook. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Richardson right side. Feet away. A rebound by Cook. Cook's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The 19-foot shot. It's tipped. The Bulls leading by 12. Passes it to Arnold. To the paint. Ross grabs the board. Pistons have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's Jaquez, covered by Barnes. Cook kicks to Ross. Plenty of space. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Takes it off the glass. 33 points for him.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Detroit with the ball. Here's Sims. Pass to Cook. Here's Strother. From 10 feet out, and that's good for 2. Barnes with it. The pass to Arnold. There's the pick. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Timeout call, the Pistons.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Once again,
Sims, the pass to Jaquez. Ross with a screen on Warren. Here's Jaquez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls, leading by 12.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Bulls now. Yes, that goes in. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Out to the right wing. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Frazier. Fast break. Here comes Chicago.
Capitalizing on the era, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Here's Sims. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Inside, here's Amonatides. Good, great play set up by Frazier. Frazier's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Jaquez for 3. Ross. No good on that one.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Pistons trail by 18. Here's Sims. He feeds it to Cook. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Chicago leading by 15. Now here's Frazier. Warren a screen on Ross. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. Pistons trail by 17. Pass to Sims. Ross with a screen on Frazier. Going inside. Yep, that one goes.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're in front by 15. 1:58 left in the game. Off the inbound, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Detroit's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Strother. Hits the three-point bomb. Strother's got 5 points now this quarter.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Ross. He's covered closely. Kicks to Sims and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Chicago.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, but that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. They'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Monroe, wide open, sinks the three-pointer.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
They set the screen. Goes up on the wing, and the shot is long. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Detroit Pistons.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Too open that time, made it look too easy. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
Kevin, momentum is so critical, and they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game.
My opponent.